I want you to imagine for a minute that when you swing a golf club, that the club automatically squares at impact. You don't have to think about it. It shows up at the perfect place, at the perfect time, hits it dead solid and dead straight. Today I'm gonna talk to you about what I call the wall. It automatically squares the face because of the positions your body are in. It simplifies the swing and helps you hit it dead solid every single time. Hey, it's Todd, welcome to the channel. I talk a lot about mechanics of the swing. What that means is the positions you put your body in. Look, you can't swing a golf club well. You can't create a good moving golf club path, face, and speed if you don't move the body well from good positions. It all comes down to positions you're in. And I talk about that a lot, as you know. But I want to show you what I would consider the summation of maybe what creates a secret when you move correctly and you position yourself correctly. And I call this my wall. Let me show you what it is first. I'm gonna get right to it and show you what it is, because this is where I feel I absolutely hit the ball the best. I see great ball strikers doing this, and Moe Norman exemplified this in the way he swung a golf club. The wall is where everything lines up and impacts. So watch this. If I take this driver and I take it back and I come down to impact, look what's happening here at impact. My body is maximizing its rotation. My side bend is maximizing its rotation. The arm is maximizing its rotation. Everything is lining up what I call into a wall. I really can't go any further. It stops. Now, after impact, obviously I don't stop. What happens after impact is I release the club. But you'll notice there's a moment right here where everything lines back up, and I feel stuck here. I feel like that's as far as this will go, as far as this will go, and as far as this will go. And I hit a wall. Everything lines up. And that squares the face automatically. I feel that when I hit the ball my best. This is why when I see Moe Norman hit a golf ball, it's what I see. I see he's able to realign the body, realign the face, get the club to impact consistently every single time. So the question becomes, well, how is this happening? So watch when I hit this driver. And we'll do a slow motion swing here where you can see this, but you're gonna see me take the club back. You're gonna see it come down, and you're gonna see it go to impact, and you're gonna see it release. But we're gonna stop at an impact here and watch this. So I kept the foot down on that one, and what you're gonna see is, you're gonna see me come down here to impact, and everything is gonna go to a point where it lines right back up, and the club comes back automatically. I'm not trying to square the face, it's the only place it can go. That is the feeling of the wall. And the only thing that happens after the body hits this wall, what happens after here is just this. It is the arms and shoulders release. My body is still very limited, and my arms release. Now, this is the opposite of what most people are teaching you. Here's what they're teaching you, which is causing a big problem. I'm gonna explain this with a little bit of detail. What they're teaching you is to rotate more. What they're teaching you is to spin your body. What they're teaching you is more and more motion. And the problem with that is not that you don't need motion. The problem is that how the body stops is probably more important than how much motion you have. Because, to be honest with you, I'm not using a lot of mechanical motion. Watch this. I'm taking the club back and releasing it. I'm letting the club, I'm leveraging, releasing leverage. Look at the motion here, it's not much. But what's happening, and I'll explain my positions, what's happening is when I do this, I leverage and I release, this long lever gets to work and the face automatically squares and looks like this. Now, what's happening exactly when I do this? And this is where, look, I can't help myself a little bit, but to talk about biomechanics, because I have to talk about how the body is producing this wall. The wall is produced from range of motion limits of the body. Let me go through exactly how I'm able to automatically square the club from the way the body is already limited. I'm telling you right now, if you'll follow the rules here and you will produce these positions of your body, you will automatically square a face, you'll produce speed, a golf swing comes out of you, the club moves on plane, it just becomes so natural, but you gotta follow my rules. And these rules may not agree with everybody that's out there teaching the golf swing, because I'm not gonna tell you to move more. I'm gonna tell you to limit your movement. Watch this. Here's what I'm doing. I'm starting out with more tilt. That's a limiter, because tilt limits rotation, okay? By the way, let me back up a step. I am starting out where I'm gonna be at impact. okay? So I'm not doing something crazy like, Todd, you have more tilt. No, I'm making impact easier the whole time. Okay, so here I am, starting out. I'm already tilted. Now, watch what happens in the motion here. The head is a stabilizer, must keep the head still, okay? Around this leg, still. This is the key part right here. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna go into this knee, still, stop it, right there, that stops this. I'm gonna keep that foot down, that stops this. So now I'm stopping this. So I gotta stop this first. If this keeps going, okay? So I have my lower body now, that's the first part of it, it's able to stop. Lower body stopped, okay. Second part. When I'm coming down, lower body is stopping, look at my side bend, I'm still, that's why the shoulder should come down. Look at my body, it's stopping. I can't go any further. That's because the head is still, all right? And because of the side bend. What's left? Well, the only thing that's left, if this is stopping and this is stopping, what's left? My arms. Well, look what happens. This arm is called internal rotation. Look at my body, it's stopping. I can't go any further. That's because the head is still, all right? And because of the side bend. What's left? Well, the only thing that's left, if this is stopping and this is stopping, what's left? My arms. Well, look what happens. This arm is called internal rotation. It then stops, look, it stops. Because of this, and this, stop. Square, every time, square. But here's the thing, if one of those things is out of place, if this doesn't stop, if this doesn't stop, this can't stop and you don't hit the wall. So it has to all work from the ground up, stop, stop, square, automatically. So it looks like this, I'll stop right at the ball. Side bend. See that every time. And it's gonna realign the back of that hand right with the face, square, and then that happens after, it releases. Looks like this. This time I'll pick the right foot up at the end. I'll look like this, I'll swing through and then pick the foot up, okay? So you're seeing that, all those, if those are in place, if this is in place, this is in place, that's in place, that squares up and I release it. And guess what happens? You get the result that Moe Norman was able to get. You consistently hit impact the same way every time. In other words, you can't help but be in the same exact spot every single time. Setting up on a single plane, that's because that's where you're gonna impact. Leveraging it. All the stops are in place, realigns at impact, then I just release it. And that's what's happening. And by the way, that's what I feel. In this entire motion, I feel my body resisting and stopping and making the arms do the work. And I love that feeling because it lets me feel the power through the ball. I don't feel like I'm spinning the body. I don't feel like I'm trying to over rotate. I feel this. I feel the arms release through like this. Look at my lower body, stopping, see? If I stop lower body and resist, this allows my arms to go quick. I look for the stopping mechanism of the body. We'll talk more about this in the next video. How is it happening? What are the range of motion of the body? And I hope you feel it.